Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We're ready for the Crosstown Classic on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season. And on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Coming up on the first pitch, Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. That one way outside, ball 1. And that's it for a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hat in position. And there's one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third.
2 down. Base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Out to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. In the dirt. One and 2 here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Wu. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And that is out of play. Deal one. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Ball, that's out.
Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's down and in. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
That's a ball.
Swings over the top of that one. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now. So up now for Chicago, Andy Pages. Pages, 25 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Strike two.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
And that's
ball,
outside,
that's off the plate.
And it's 1-0. Just
ball
missed.
two.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. And that is that. Opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be singing? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago. They knocked out the Padres before falling to the Brewers in the division series in 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you this, partner, but the Cubs ended a 5-year postseason drought by winning 92 games last season. Must be the TV announcers.
Swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal.
Nope, that's inside.
And the 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he walked him.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Chicago, Moises Ballesteros.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. This one in the air, center field. DeLuca moving under it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
That clips a corner. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up. One down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Mason Wynn. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move. Can't get there. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's now 1 and 2. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. The other way. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And here is Michael Bush. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs.
In half up to hit.
Number 8,
and that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. Now he steps off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. That one's in there. And 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2-1 now. 2 aboard. Fouled off left side. That one to first. Base hit and a run in to score.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here on opening day. In the dirt. Two one now. Grounds one to short. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now as we go to the top of the 4th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Bregman to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Batter, number 5, designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Suzuki going back on it. And he brings it into the warning track.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
On the tag.
And he's out on the tag. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Draws the walk there.
Up next for the Cubs,
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. To the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, so up now for Chicago, Jonathan Aranda. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase Mindra.
And a foul ball. Out to short. Jump throw.
He's out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1.
Lane Thomas.
Hey.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Ball 1 there. Up the middle, win. Throws to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Woo, back to work. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Back up oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The Windy City Showdown continues now. Top 6, Luis Torrens steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's a foul ball. Caught it looking for the K.
Up next is Dodgers, the center fielder, Gm1 CWS.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Saved at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
Bobby Witt Jr.
In the air, left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run comes in to score from second, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
To the right side, Bush takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs 4. hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
No, inside.
One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 8, Kyle Keel.
And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Witt gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Andy Pages. Kyle Finnegan on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. First pitch swinging.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The White Sox down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen drawer, Beatons. Here's the second baseman, Chase Meitroff. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Slice to right, fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Jack Caglione at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Mydroff leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's ball 2.
Tying run at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it'll be the Cubs D. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Grant Taylor. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Grant Taylor.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, that got away from
that
him.
got him.
And
First
he's
base.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The shortstop.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. 1 out man at first. And up next for Chicago, Jung-Hoo Lee. He was late there, strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. There's a 1-1. There goes the runner. Fly ball to right. Caglione settles underneath it. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And they got him. Couldn't make it back in time. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the White Sox catcher, Luis Torrens. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter, Brooks Lee. First offering way inside, almost got him. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now he steps out as time is granted. A little bit high. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. That's
Oh,
inside.
that's
And now it's 3-2. On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Other than ripping one into the gap or black.
So a change being made at first base. And on the pinch run for the White Sox, Justin Crawford getting some more speed on the bases. Now on the bump, Ryan Baker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Johnny DeLuca.
Ball, that's just out.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to
He's
second.
in there. He's safe.
Save. The White Sox with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's the strike. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Runner edges away at second. Up and in. And a count now even up. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a big swing and a miss. Taylor, a righty that throws with power. 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Up next for the Cubs, the baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
Now fly ball to right center. DeLuca ranging into the alley. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ball, that's inside.
There's the swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Half lays off.
In.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami. On the mound now, Brian King. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
In the air to left center. Lee on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next to the right side, the left fielder, number 44, Andy Cahoe.
Slice down the right side. King fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And just foul.
But although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Horner over to first. White Sox down to their final out. 2 down, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having
lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase Marshall.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Robert Suarez. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Rafael Marchand steps to the plate for the White Sox, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, base hit. One runs in, that gets by him. Around third. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hey! Swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike one. Now one missed. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. And that one hit to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner leads away at second. Out to short, win. And that is that. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Side looking to walk it off. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tobias Myers.
Number 32.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The catcher, number 8,
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right side, hard hit. The tag, and he's out. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That's inside.
Ball 1.
And delivers outside. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Here at Wrigley Field, on to extra innings. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Out in front and foul to the left side. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a 1-2. Way high. Runner edges away at second. He's trying for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jared Koenig will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a ball. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. One on, nobody out. A run in here in extra innings. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
On the ground. Corner. Tosses to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. To third. In time to Bush. 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Minnesota Miyakami.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Yo, one. Ground ball right side. Corner over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the bottom of the 10th. So up now for Chicago. Moises. Steros. White Sox going with a new arm, Brooks Raley.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard. And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Mason with the next come to him. And that one is inside, ball one. That's too low. Ball two. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's ball 4. And now the winning run is on base. Pitches in there. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball left side. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Michael Bush now at the plate.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now we go to the 11th. So up now for Chicago, Andy Pages. And that misses. Ball 1. And that's just foul. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. So they turn to their closer, Troy Melton.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Up the middle, in time to Bush, and there's two away.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, number 13, Rafael Marcel.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Inside, ball one.
Hit in the air out to center field. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. We're in extras here. Alex. Digs in now. Jordan Leisure takes over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Fought off foul.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Oh, and he hit
Nice.
him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The White Sox trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only one out left.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jose A. Ferrer. Swing and a bouncer. Mydroff flips it, and that is the ball game.
Well, Boo, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra. extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long